Howdy folks, Tonester back. Got a replay from Tintasul Kior, and he told me how to pronounce it once, but I'm not even going to try. So anyway, Tint, as we're going to call him, is in his T95. We're on the map Glacier, and one thing that I noticed is that Shish the Animal is actually on. So I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he is a relatively popular streamer. So, and he's a Unicum, and so I think that Tint is pretty close to being a Unicum, or maybe he is a Unicum. But anyway, you're going to see how this map plays out on the European server. And it's very different. You notice that the enemy sent nothing to the middle. And we've sent quite a bit to the north and not very much to the south. And so I think that beings not very much has been spotted. Maybe that's why Tint has decided to head this direction. Now, you would not want to cross this open ground normally because anybody that spots you could shoot you. And it's not like a T95 really has any camo value at all. So, but in this case, he can sit out here because his team is watching things and there's nobody basically pushing the middle. So he takes his first shot and he's got a Progetto on him. But you notice he carries 2 repair kits on this, which probably is not too bad of an idea, and you're going to see use of that later. So nice snapshot into the FV4202, and those 750 alpha shots, they take bites out of people. So there's a Skoda back there. We also know that there is a WZ1114 back there. There's also the 2 tanks that he's already smacked. And there's a Leopard PTA as well. So I'm not sure why that Leopard decided he's going to sit out there. But he took a beating there. So again, this is not good positioning, except that his team owns the center of the map. So it becomes good positioning, and good players know what they can get away with. So, and you watch him waggle. He moves left and right and just waggles his tank a little bit to make sure people can't hit his cupolas. So we're up to 2,400 damage, 1,400 blocked, and 800 and almost 900 assist here. So he's paying attention to where the enemy is, and he's going to pull up here and see if there's anybody else coming. And indeed there is. Look at that. And he can't quite get the gun depression and does not want to cause a problem, get himself overexposed here. But luckily the Progetto decides he's going to go ahead and let Tint have a nice free shot. So Tint is watching all angles. He's in kind of a tough position here, to be honest. But there's the auto aim and the quick kill on the 1114, which is probably the most dangerous tank. It's actually got armor, but he did not use that armor. So Tint is just sitting, waiting for the next victim here. 3,700 damage that quick. And that's a nice shot there. Third person. I'm not very good at those third person shots. So that's excellent. So see him waggling the tank, and now he knows that he's got really no help in the middle anymore, and there's a TS5 that's been spotted behind him, so he doesn't want to back up too much here. But it looks like this VK is going to oblige, and he does. Side on. So these are all standard rounds. Holy Hannah. You know, some of these games just, they must be late at night or something with really, really bad people. I don't know. And so 2 shots later, that VK's down. He's up to 5,900 damage and 1,500 assist. So good on him. It's still 6-6. It's a pretty close game right now. And he's looking to get that kill on that TS5. He has the side of the TS5, auto aims, and he's done for. So the next victim is a T30 that's not paying attention. because he's got problems of his own. And we're just about reloaded here. Let's see. Yep. And he's able to pick that shot up. That puts him up to 6,700 damage. And things seem to be going pretty good for good old Tint here. So it's still 8-8. So there's that issue. And there are a couple of guys still pressing his cap. 3 guys there at least that we know of. But Tint gets an eye on that Skoda, and he'd like to put a shot into him. However, that does not occur. But he sees a tree fall here. And he's waiting for this leopard to show up. And look like the leopard wants any part of him. So there's a perfectly aimed shot that bounces. 155 millimeters of freedom can't quite take care of it. So I think that might be the first shot that he's missed. But I guess you can't really say too much about the RNG. And I think that leopard mistimed his reload. So I'm wondering how skilled of a crew he has. I'm sure that he's running vents and a rammer, I would think. And he has a really skilled crew. That'd be my guess. So he's up to 5 kills. I wonder if he can get 6 here. So it's still a close game. It's 13-11. And they have a Skoda T50, which is an extremely dangerous tank. It's got the 3-shot autoloader, 960 total alpha in his magazine. So, and there's an STRV, which is also very dangerous. Tint is doing a little gardening with some dead tanks here, but he has enough. He can overmatch. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, guys. So you can overmatch strips on the side. I think it's the upper portion on the back, 2 strips on either side of the gun that you can overmatch. That Type 4 is taking a lot of damage, though. So the thing is, I don't think anybody knows Tint is here. I think that was Tint telling the UDES that he needs to get his rear in gear. Maybe. Nevertheless, it's, it's a patient game at this point. Because if he gets caught out by that Skoda, he's in trouble. I mean, he could definitely die to that Skoda. And he's down to, he's got 1 standard round and 7 HE rounds. And so he's chosen to fire gold here. And he's just trying to get over to get a better position on this STRV. He's got the complete side of him. And we don't know where that shell goes. I want my money back, right? But the Type 4 does, in fact, take out the STRV. And now the Skoda takes out the Type 4. Now, one thing that you'll notice is he sees the guy is on really low health, and he loads HE. And that's going to do enough damage every time to that tank to kill it. So all he has to do is make contact. And it's him versus the Skoda, but the Skoda has no idea where he's at. Well, now he does. So let's watch how Tint plays this. So that Skoda has a 3-shot autoloader. And my guess is you're going to try and track Tint. But what he doesn't know is Tint carries 2 repair kits. And he's just waiting. So sure enough, the Skoda tracks him. Now, see, that was a really nice tracking shot there. Skoda did a very good job, actually, to retrack him there. Granted, he was up in the air, but still, Really nice job by the Skoda, but it seems that tint and a second repair kit worked out there. So that's 6 kills, 7,200 damage, 3,600 blocked, and 1,600 assists. Let's go ahead and look at the after action report, and thanks for sending this in, Tint. Okay, what a game, Tintasoul. Let's see, an ace tanker, of course, and steel wall is not too uncommon in the T95. High caliber and a top gun. For his 7,200 damage, 1,647 base XP. That is really high. Let's see, where was Sheesh at, or Shish? He was 4th on the team, 2,400 damage. So 15 shots, 13 hits, 12 pens. So it looks like he penned almost everything he hit. 3,600 damage blocked by armor and 1,600 assists. So that's 8,800, 8,900. And because he didn't fire that many gold rounds, he made a profit even without a premium account with his 1,647 total XP. So no bonuses or anything. But we do appreciate you sending that in, Tintasoul Kior. And I've got a whole bunch of replays from you guys. I'm going to go ahead and start recording them and putting them up. Hope to see you next time. Tonester out.